I think it's gonna be really fun when Harvick finally does retire, and he'll definitely get a job in a booth somewhere, probably for Fox.
Yeah. And what's really interesting is, whenever they did the drivers only stuff, he does the play-by-play.
He honestly could be Mike Joy's replacement when he retires.
Yeah. That'd be a pretty fun booth, though. Gordon, Boyer, and Harvick.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, the breakout star of last year for me was Kurt Busch.
Kurt is good.
I loved listening to him on the truck races.
Honestly, even if he only does truck races.
Thing is,
Like,
I hate...
even while he's still driving, he could go full-time in trucks.
Because who is the truck announcer? Is it Vince Welch?
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
Yeah,
He's another one of those, he's a fine pit reporter, but should have never become the play-by-play.
yeah.
And I get it. It's, when Rick Allen left, I meant. It was supposed to go to Steve Burns, and then obviously that happened. So I get it was circumstance, but all these years later, you haven't found anyone.
Exactly.
Maybe they're just warming up Jamie Little by having her do the ARCA races.
Maybe. It'll be interesting to see how she does.
Yeah, because I never heard it when she did it, because I was at the track, because it was at Michigan when she did the practice.
Yeah. I've always liked Jamie.
Oh yeah, she's probably been my favorite pit reporter of all the females that have come and gone through Fox and NBC and all that.
It's a pretty solid start.
I led the first lap.
Nice. I'm up to 10th. The very front of the pack is running double file. The rest of us are kind of single file.
Only thing, if a new company decides to come in to do the broadcasting, and I'm of course 1,000% behind it, but there are going to be there's going to be a big riot outcry if they don't use Alan Bestwick.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Honestly, going back and watching these old races, I figured out I really didn't mind Bill Weber.
He wasn't bad.
It was more of the problem was with the old version of NBC, how they just missed everything.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. When he was at ESPN, I did not like Kyle Petty, but I really liked him with NBC.
No, he was with TNT, wasn't he?
TNT, that's right.
No, when he was with TNT, even Speed, I fucking hated Kyle Petty.
I think he just had to build into it.
Yeah.
And NBC has given him the opportunity to really do that.
And I also really, it was one of the things. I didn't really like Dale Jarrett at ESPN, but I love him at NBC.
Yeah. NBC's done good with that, but Rick Allen, yeah.
He's fine to do the lower stuff, but he should not be the cup announcer.
Yeah.
I think if
I get it. When NBC took Cup, he was one of the top guys at the lower level that they could probably afford.
Yeah.
And he did good for a couple of years.
Also, it was always a meme, but watching these old races, Larry Mack really did say, we have a caution every time.
Larry Mack is a damn genius.
I know, but these old races, it's like, Larry, we obviously know it's a caution. 15 cars just wrecked.
But Larry Mack has also always been able to tell you almost always when the caution is going to come.
Yeah. Honestly, I've really enjoyed him being that studio person because he's allowed to lean into his personality more.
Yeah, it's really nice that even though he's not in the booth now, Fox at least brought him back for that. And he shines there.
I just hope they keep using him when they go back to using a 3-person booth.
Yeah, I think they will.
And I'm also glad they went back to using him, because remember for like a year or two they used like Andy Petrie
Yeah.
as their rules analyst. NASCAR doesn't need a fucking rules analyst.
The rules are pretty simple.
And even then, as we've learned from the super speedways, they don't apply half the time.
Also true.
The rules are made up as they go. You know, as much as I hated it when they first announced it, my favorite thing has been ESPN having Formula One.
Your favorite thing's been what?
My favorite thing's been ESPN having Formula One because they don't do anything.
Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
All right. Yeah, I love ESPN having F1 because they just used another country's feed.
And it works. ESPN kills F1.
One thing is, what's smart is because they paid so little for the rights, it allowed them to get like 1 or 2 sponsors, and they were able to do the races commercial free.
I can't even imagine NASCAR doing that.
Well, and again, even watching on the international feed, it just goes like silent, and you just hear background noise once they go to commercial.
Yeah.
It's like, it's nice because I'm still watching, but at the same time, it really lacks value.
Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
I mean, I feel like it would be nice to watch once you got used to it, but like when I watch old races, sometimes they only have the raw feed,
Mm-hmm.
Too high.
and I don't know. I just don't get into watching it under caution. I mean, under commercial.
Hold your line.
Well, thing is, it's kind of nice in real life, like if they're, not real life, current, that's what I meant. Like current, because if there's a good battle going on, obviously I still get to watch it.
Yeah, they always seem to cut out at the worst times.
Still there.
But yeah, especially like if it's under caution, oh my god, you get so bored. Thank God for Twitter.
Still there.
Oh,
Because
they're wrecking.
it's just like 2 to 3 minutes of an onboard shot at
Big
50
wreck
miles
line,
an
yeah.
hour.
Keep it steady.
These guys are trying to wreck.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
And it is a good thing I made my way up front because that took out a lot of guys back there.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. 6th place. Still there. Hold your line.
None of the guys in front of me are holding a line. They are all over the place.
Love that.
Still there. Hold your line. 3 wide, 2 up top. Still there. Are outside. 3 wide, 2 high. Hold your line. Still there. Outside. Still there. Still there. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
So how far up the
Oh
field
my
have you
God.
managed to get?
Still there.
What?
Hold your
Oh
line.
my god.
I went from 15th on the start. I'm in 7th right now. I haven't really been trying to fight to the front.
Car outside.
I just
So-
holding my spot in line.
The Austin Cindric car that was leading got like somewhat turned coming out of turn 2. Everyone scatters.
3 wide. Hold
And then the guy who's in front of me goes way below the yellow line and then cuts me off getting back up.
high.
Love it.
Hold your line.
The
Oh
guy
man, I don't know.
the
I
guy
can't
who's
remember
second
if
in
they
line
sent
on the
video of
bottom,
this.
he's going to cause a huge wreck. He's all over the track.
I can't remember if Panther sent the video of this, but we were doing a Carb Cup race a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
and a wreck happened right in front of him, and he accidentally downshifted to third, going like,
Hold your line.
190 or so. got sideways, and his car like slid. He was spinning sideways, and because of that, he managed to avoid it.
Holy shit.
Oh,
So the middle lane wrecked, but it went below the yellow line, so no caution came out. We all scattered and avoided it.
oh my gosh.
We are still green, although the guy
That
who's
is-
leading the Austin Cindric car, his rear end is beaten up.
He'll fall back soon enough.
There's 21 cars all over the place. He's gonna he might have caused that wreck, and he's gonna cause one here. This guy is a menace.
When pits opened, I want to tell you how big this wreck was. I'm in 7th. The 8th place car behind me is the last car who did not pit.
Jeez.
I don't know if it's maybe just one guy went and the rest went with them for tires, or I don't know.
There's quite a few cars with like some rear end damage up here.
The front's been pretty clean so far.
I can't believe no caution came out for that wreck. I mean, it was in the middle of the field, and we somehow like all avoided the 2 cars that got collected.
Yeah, it's really interesting when it does something like that. Let's see, it looks like right
It seems like
now,
if it
21st back is a lap down.
Because I'm assuming there's like a threshold for a caution, and it must have gotten below the yellow line fast enough.
Yeah.
And I love that about iRacing, the whole if it's below the yellow line, no caution. Although it sucks when it's you.
That is true. It's terrible when it's you.
God, there's a lot of Toyota Supras in this pack.
Oh, I don't know how, but I guess somebody in front of me pit. I'm in 6th now.
There you go.
I wanted to start on the bottom though.
There's a Toyota Supra running Johnny Benson's 2002 Valvoline car, and it looks so good on that car.
Huh.
Honestly, a lot of Pontiac schemes translate really well to the Supra.
I saw a poll on Instagram today from, I guess it's a guy that drives Kligerman's Valvoline car in the iRacing series. And it was, would you rather the modern look that they ran last year or a throwback Mark Martin look?
Oh, throwback.
Yeah, modern one.
I'd miss Valvoline being in the sport like that. I love those types of paint schemes.
Yeah, they had some great cars.
When they started going to like the modern age with Kenseth and stuff, the paint schemes got kind of boring.
Yeah, they started just recycling the same stuff. Every year it was the same thing for a while.
Of course, in terms of recycling, nothing beats Team Penske.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never had a problem with it. It's kind of just Penske's image. You know
Yeah.
how uniform Roger Penske is.
Yeah, and I get it, but it's like it's like if
It gets
I
old.
get it, if you're gonna change it, you have to change every car. But it's like I kind of want it just because it's so.
I liked that scheme that Brad ran in the playoffs a couple years ago where it swapped between that same one, but it looked good on all of them.
I think I know what you're talking about.
With like the swoop that goes backwards.
Yes. Honestly, the Blue Deuce paint schemes were some of my favorites,
Oh yeah. Simple yet sleek.
especially with the little gold for the beer.
Yeah, and the later ones were nice too. With the beer bottle that came across the side. I think it started with their Vortex promotion, and then they
Mhm.
just kept it.
Watching the 07 Speed Weeks, they're always like Kevin Harvick's new look because he switched to the Shell Pennzoil.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you-
Oh, that's awfully nice. The 18 let me in.
Nowadays, you just expect sponsors to change constantly.
I'm glad that D-Walt and Craftsman and everyone changed everything up for Bell.
I love those schemes.
Yeah, those look great.
Oh, why are we doing 3 wide bullshit?
Because why not?
inside line has like no momentum because all cars in front of me have damage.
Outside. Hold your line. Still there.
Without a doubt, though, whoever designs the bush paint schemes, those are always my favorite.
Those are killer.
There.
Every time. There hasn't been one that I didn't like.
No. What was that?
Car high.
Because the millennial car was the pink one. What was the other one? Was that Gen Z or Gen X?
I want to say Gen X.
That one was so cool with the neon.
The black one, yeah.
Still there. P6. Hold your line. Keep it steady.
It is because, you know, Stuart House Racing's been posting a lot of those what could have been schemes from this year.
There's some really good ones.
Man, it made me so angry they didn't get to run a Busch Beer Hunter can car.
Yeah, that one looked awesome.
That's always been one of my favorite cars.
3 wide, 2 outside.
It seems like there are still some good cars that got caught up in that.
Oh, God.
Look at my mirror, I definitely see some that have some pretty big damage, though.
Outside.
I don't think he's come back, has he? He hasn't.
Line.
The Austin Cindric car blinked out of existence, and I think he's gone.
Keep it steady.
Because A, he hasn't come back, and B, we've closed the gap to where his car was.
Huh. He's gonna blink right in the middle of the entire pack.
It is... Ah! Holy crap!
What happened?
I was just about to say, we're getting really squirrely 3 wide. A wreck happens, I get hit in the rear end, but I don't get turned, and they all slid below the yellow line, and again, no caution.
Oh my gosh, how many cars are left up there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh man, you're in a good spot.
Hold your line.
I got a 4X, so obviously I got hit good enough. I probably have some rear end damage.
As long as you hold that draft.
To the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say how squirrely it was getting.
Keep it steady.
And then out of my peripheral vision, I could see the cars start to turn. And I did. I
What
got
lap are you on?
lap 20.
We're on 15.
Yeah, and I
But you haven't had a
definitely,
caution yet.
I definitely got hit.
Yeah, I'd say the damage behind me is showing now. They are falling behind. I don't know if they're just letting up or what.
So the 5 of us that are left, we're just running single file now.
That's smart. Try not to get that yellow.
I can't believe there's been 2 big wrecks and no caution.
That's insane.
Thing is, this is looking like a
Sounds
modern...
like a Carb Cup race.
Well, thing is, this is looking like a modern day stock car race because all of us have like some sort of damage. And honestly, that's what every car looks like at the end of a real life race now at Talladega.
Yeah.
That clip popped up today of Eric Jones winning the Clash in that beat up piece of shit.
You're lucky I let you in, you stupid ass. Just chop my nose.
Car high.
Stupid ass Seahawks car.
Still there.
Don't even look good. From a distance, it looks like a Joey Gase Donate Life car.
Hold your line. Still there.
Yeah, I can't tell if that pack behind me is down on power or if they're hanging back because we are running too wide and the guys up here are kind of all over the place.
I guess there's 7 of us plus a lap car in this pack, actually.
Clear outside.
Oh ho ho!
Outside.
Big checkup.
P4. Hold your line.
Guy on the outside line can't hold his lane.
Oh my god, there's 2 really slow cars just in the middle of the track. Get off the track, get off the track!
Still
Or
there.
at least get in a lane.
We were running 3 wide in the final laps and we came up on a lapper and he tried to ride the middle and completely destroyed the middle line.
Keep it steady. 3 wide. 2 high.
Yeah, luckily they finally went up high. Oh my god, they just wrecked. Caution is out. The 2
Oh, there
lap
you go.
cars just took each other out and caused a caution.
Line up single file behind car number 21. We're under caution, pits are closed.
That's what brings out the first yellow of the day.
Oh my god, there's a girl in this race. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever Maybe I have. That is so rare on here.
Of course, yellow. Pits are open.
Yeah, someone just commented. It's funny, like half the field wrecks, nothing. A 2-car incident. Caution!
Somebody's in a car that says drive for diabetes awareness, and for some reason I looked at it for a second, I thought it said drive for diabetes.
Alright, so 2 Toyotas in the inside lane, 2 Chevys in the outside.
Whew. My God. They wrecked in 4. Luckily I was on the bottom. I got a 4X. But oh my gosh, I just took out a shit ton of guys. I think I'm gonna be in 4th. I have to let somebody by, but they definitely wrecked.
Unfortunately, this 21 car's still up here, so... Here we go. 5 laps of pure chaos.
Green, green, green. Let's go. Through the top.
Hey James, when we catch the pace car here, can I pull up beside you and you tell me how my right side looks?
Car outside. Keep it steady.
I've got Dale Jarrett in the UPS car behind me.
Still there. Clear outside.
I am like surrounded by Toyotas.
P3.
Alright. He said my right side looks okay, so I think I'm good.
I imagine it's like what happened to me.
Yeah, it might have just been a little net code. Because I didn't feel anything.
Car outside. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Dale Jarrett looking for the lead.
Still there. Hold your
Ooh, the
line.
guy that just checked my side though said that his steering wheel is offset.
Ooh.
But his car looks
Still
fine.
there.
Maybe a little dent, but...
Yeah, but that steering offset's really gonna hurt you here.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna fuck him. We're gonna have like 3 to go when we go green.
Still there.
I don't know why this Dale Jarrett paint scheme is on a Toyota.
Hold your line.
You would be surprised some of the schemes they put on the wrong manufacturer.
I got a Jerry Nadu / Joe Nemechek UAW car. On a,
Nice.
that's actually on a Chevy.
Still there.
I found
Yeah, I can't remember.
new
I can't remember
car
what
set.
it was, but I saw something on a Supra the other day. And I was like, wait a minute, that does not look right at all.
I found a new car set today. It was like the 2011 Truck Series.
Oh,
I'll have to send you the link to it because the trucks have AI now, don't they?
I think so. I really hope they add the old school, like at least old school cup cars to AI.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Silverados would be cool, but there's not really much you can do to make it look like anything other than a Silverado, unless they completely let you remove the grille.
All right.
And to my knowledge, they haven't done that yet.
All right, 2 to go. Do we make it to the white flag?
Two outside. Hold your line. Still
Alright, well, I might have a chance here.
Still there. Still there.
I'm getting like Talladega 2012 vibes.
Heh.
Outside.
Is that the 3 wide finish?
Outside.
No, like the fall race.
Ooh.
It is just 3x3x3 through the entire field, and everyone's moving around. Someone's gonna Michael Waltrip and Tony Stewart it.
Luckily, the guy whose wheel is offset is starting below me. So if he doesn't go, I'm gonna get straight to the bottom.
And what's sad is I'm in the middle of this pack. There is not a damn thing I can do except hope.
Let's see. We have 13 cars left on the lead lap. Some are
Oh!
definitely damaged.
Big wreck behind me! Big wreck behind me! We're still racing at the front. Dale Jarrett's leading. Oh! Oh my God!
Clear high. Well done, Josh. Great win. You deserve that tonight.
Yeah.
I won!
Nice.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Oh my fucking God!
How was the finish?
Oh my God, I will have to send it to you. Oh my fucking God.
Got launched. Oh, I had a great old flip down the backstretch.
I just cannot believe this.